If you want to explode your reach on Instagram this year, then keep watching, because I'm about to share 5 proven viral video strategies that have blown up my Instagram account and my clients' Instagram accounts again and again. The Instagram algorithm uses different triggers to determine what to push out more to users, like the number of interactions that video gets, the retention rate, so how long someone watches that video, how relevant that piece of content is to a specific user, the quality of the content, etc. So let's get into how you can use these specific strategies to trigger the algorithm to completely explode your reels. Strategy number 1 is to create shareable content. Adam Mosseri, the CEO of Instagram himself, has said that the fastest way to grow on Instagram is to get more people to click that reshare button on your posts. The more your post is shared, the more you're going to get in front of new eyes, which signals to the algorithm that people like and want to watch your content, which will only obviously push it out more and explode that reel. This Instagram post of mine reached over 10 million people, and it's my most viral video on Instagram yet. And that is simply because I included a call to action encouraging my viewers to click the reshare button very specifically. This video of mine reached over 100,000 viewers because, again, my call to action asked my audience to press that reshare button. To make content truly shareable, it needs to be relatable. And you do this by making content that makes your audience feel seen or heard, almost as if they think that, oh my god, this piece of content was made for me. You need to be able to put yourself in the shoes of your target audience and ask yourself, would I reshare this if I was my target audience? If you would, make it live. For example, my client in the finance niche shared this CapCut meme. Me thinking I've budgeted well this month, my car unexpectedly breaking down. This video generated over 200,000 views, and it was basically touching up on the fact that people need to have emergency funds so that they can deal with situations like this. However, we made it a very relatable piece of content, and so many comments of people that had been through the exact same experience. It ended up being reshared to their stories, and multiple people tagged their friends in the comments because it was so relatable. The reason why this content piece did so well is because my client understood her audience and was able to make them feel seen and heard. The best part about all of this was it was so easy and simple to make. Another one of my clients is a divorce coach for ethnic minority women, and she posted this reel. To the girls that got married to leave their toxic household but ended up walking into a toxic marriage, you didn't deserve any of it. This is essentially a message to ethnic minority women that go from being in a toxic family household and to being in a toxic marriage, which is a very common occurrence for her target audience and her client base. This again is my client understanding her audience and their struggles, making this content piece very relatable. This video generated around 1 million views and hundreds of reshares. Again, it's because her audience felt seen, heard, and understood. This post alone also generated her 3,000 new followers. Strategy number 2 is giving your audience a promise of a payoff. This is for business owners that have a physical product. This video has 6.8 million views, and it's basically just a video of someone cleaning a rug. What made this video go viral is that there's basically promise of a payoff. The rug, it starts off really dirty, and the creator takes you through the cleaning process, and you stick around to see the transformation from dirty to clean. That's essentially what promise of a payoff is. You know that you're going to be rewarded for watching the entire video. These types of videos generally go extremely viral because they have a great retention rate, as the visual satisfaction just inclines you to stay longer. Just like this cake decorating video with over 10 million views, and this painting video with over 1.3 million views. People love processes and transformational content that is satisfying, which is why ASMR videos also do extremely well. They are super satisfying and usually take their audience from a process, with the additional bonus of a satisfying sound. Again, as I said, this strategy is great for you if you have a physical product. You can imitate this strategy with packing videos if you have a product that you sell. If you have a food page, for example, you can show the transformation of one of your dishes. There are a ton of ways to get creative with this. And another thing that makes this type of content go viral is that it's universally appealing. There are no language or cultural barriers because everything is visual and there's no language involved, which makes it accessible to literally the entire world. The entire world can share this experience and take the same satisfaction from it. So now this type of content is suitable for a much bigger pool of people who are more likely to engage with your content. Strategy number 3 to blow up your reels is point of view videos, where you share a B-roll clip of you doing something and add text starting with the letters POV, which means point of view. And then you add some context in the text around what it is that you're doing in that clip. This video of mine received over 200,000 views, and it shows me having a moment with my partner, and it reads, "You're married with no kids and you're in your hustle era." And of course there's a trending sound attached to the video as well. Also, don't come for me, I know that this clip is not exactly a point of view of me, but this format is literally socially acceptable on Instagram and TikTok, and it works perfectly fine, and everyone's doing it on social media. Now, these point of view videos with inspirational text are generally one of the most easiest ways to go viral and blow up your reels. All you need is some B-roll video and text that relates to the video. But of course, the text should be relatable, inspiring, or just sharing a positive message. Where you are in your life right now may be the same place where someone else is in their life at the same time, making it very relatable. Or it might be a place someone else is working towards, and your message could just really resonate with them. As humans, we have so many shared experiences, and we literally underestimate how much that experience could resonate with thousands and hundred thousands of other people. And if they're able to connect with that, then they're going to engage with your content. This video reads, "Point of view, you're a girl and it's starting to get dark." Very relatable for just about any female on this planet, which is why it blew up. And then this video reads, "Point of view, you're a successful woman." It's a very inspiring message that perhaps a lot of other women are aspiring for, and they will engage. Strategy number 4 is getting involved in the trends, but making them your own. This video of mine on Instagram gained 300,000 views and over 10,000 likes. And it's a trend that was popping off earlier this year when you say, "I'm married," and then you share some typical things that happen within your relationship. These videos were all over social media and were trending. Getting involved in these types of trends, especially when it suits your niche, gives your videos a much higher chance of blowing up because they are relevant and they are current. People love getting involved and engaging with trending topics. When trends happen, especially on a large scale, people almost feel like they're missing out if they don't engage. So creating trending content taps into your audience's fear of missing out, which generates just a lot more interaction than usual. And of course, the more interactions you get, the more chance you have of going viral and blowing up your reels on Instagram. Just like the Osaka trend, which is blowing up internationally, and creators from all around the world are receiving millions and millions of views. And again, users of these social media platforms feel a sense of fear of missing out if they're not participating somehow or joining the conversation or talking about it. And of course, engaging with those types of content makes them feel like they're part of the trend, even if they're not filming it and posting it themselves. However, it's still important to make the trend your own by adding your own authentic nuances, as this is what's going to make you stand out from everyone else that's hopping on the trend as well, because there will be hundreds of thousands of other creators hopping on the trend. So you really need to think about what you can do to make it different and suit you. Being different and unique is what is going to get you noticed on Instagram. Strategy number 5 is called Pope in the Pool. And it's a strategy usually used to help educational content or just talking head content go more viral. The key is to have 2 things going on at the same time in your video. Number 1 is the educational content or the talking content. So that could be you sharing some facts, sharing some tips relating to your niche, or just talking about what you did during the day. And then the second thing needs to be you having something entertaining happening at the same time that distracts your audience from noticing that they are being fed exposition. This creator explains the entire concept perfectly whilst at the same time doing random things to keep his audience distracted. This is why you'll see a lot of mukbang videos do very well, because the audience is talking and telling a story whilst eating their meal. It keeps users very engaged, and loads of these videos go viral again and again. So you can do this with things like sharing a story and eating your dinner at the same time, or opening a package and talking about what you ordered. Doing multiple things at once on your screen holds your audience's attention for longer. And this increases the retention rate on your videos, which Instagram loves. And it will signal to the algorithm to push that type of content out to more people. Although these strategies are absolutely great to getting that viral video content, and they really do work, sometimes all it takes is just one silly little mistake to ruin the entire formula and flop your content. Which is why I recommend that you watch this video next, where I share the top 10 mistakes that people are making on their Instagram content. And of course, I tell you how to fix them. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, then comment the word strategy below so that I can see you. And with that, I will see you next week if you're subscribed.